So this bike here came in for a problem with the chain ring. This is 3 chain rings in the front. We got about maybe 8 or 9 in the back. So the smaller chain ring closest to the frame, that in there, there's about 5-6 teeth that got bent. So if it was a circular diameter, just a small portion, a quarter of that got bent, which just started throwing the chain or getting stuck in there or throwing the chain off. So not sure how that happened. Some type of bad shift happened, pedal pressure in that process, chain probably put some pressure on the part of the ring and bent it. So typically something like this, we can bend it back straight again. Either you can take it off, put it in the vise to flatten it out, or usually I'll just, if it's bent outward, I can get a clear shot. I'll just get a flat hammer and just kind of gently pound it back into a straight line. For the most part, it's gonna handle it okay. Most likely they're steel instead of aluminum. Aluminum won't be so friendly. It'll probably want to break, so probably don't want to do that. Other than that, still doing the same thing, looking at brake pads, wear and tear items, see if they're too thin, then recommend new pads. Chain, check the chain with your chain checker. You always want to catch that before it's too late. Don't leave the chain on too long. It will start to wear out a lot of your gears, whatever favorite gears you spend in the back. It's going to wear those teeth out, and then you got to purchase a whole new cassette. Chain rings, that can happen too as well. They're a little thicker, and if you're going between 3 gears, could take some time, but it can definitely happen to your front chain rings as well. Yeah, and then just my typical checkout, spinning the wheels, making sure nothing's crooked, squeeze a pair of spokes all the way around the wheel, both sides, front and rear, just to make sure we have consistent tension all the way around. Even though it spins straight, you could have a very, very loose spoke or a broken spoke or a missing spoke. Something that obvious could go undetected for a while. And then tires. Tires are wearing slightly. It just depends on what this person's using it for. They might take it out twice a month, so around the block. So they're not worried about doing long distance. Tires aren't a big factor to them. They're not getting flats, but just for whatever's in their budget. Got a good chunk taken out of the seat here, but there's a little sticky for some reason, but maybe still serves their purpose, but something to put on the list. Check your grips, make sure there's nothing torn, or if it's a drop bar, then make sure your wrapping is still in good shape. And then of course the safety bolt check.